Hello, I'm Rob Commons, Head of Secondary at Dubai International Academy Al Barsha. In this short video, I'll share with you the main features of our approach to maintaining our excellent standards of teaching and learning for students from grade 6 to grade 10, which will largely be learning as usual. Whilst these are uncertain times for all of us, our students are already expert users of our platforms such as ManageBack, OneNote, Microsoft Teams, CenturyTech, AssessPrep, Quizzes, Kahoot and Padlet. I've already been asked many questions by students and parents, and I'll answer the most urgent of those in a moment. But first, I'd like to draw your attention to the Padlet we've created, the link to which can be found here. Within the Padlet, students and parents can ask their own questions, they can see the answers to questions asked by others, and they can also like other people's comments or comment on other discussions. Hopefully, you'll always be able to get the answers here quickly, but if not, please don't hesitate to contact teachers directly to ask for further support. Students will register their attendance by taking part in the daily quizzes each morning. We'll email the login code to all students via their school email address the night before, as this will change each day. Students must log in and complete the quiz between 5 AM and 10 AM Dubai time, otherwise they'll be classed as being absent for the entire day. It's important that students also follow a simple way of registering their name, as we can then quickly cross-reference their names with our standard class registers. Students should give their homeroom class first, such as 9A, followed by their surname, such as Commons, and lastly, their first name, Rob. This same naming structure should be used every single day, and please note there are no spaces between the names. Students score points in the quiz for the speed and accuracy of their answers, and will post the grade level winners each day and the best 5 scores at the end of each week. The app also allows you to enter more than once, but this is pointless really, as only your first score will count. The answer is to use ManageBack as your main resource for each lesson. Teachers have been uploading activities over the past 2 weeks, and these will begin to show on your student ManageBack calendars from Sunday the 22nd of March. For each lesson, an entry will direct you to the learning, and whilst the main resource might be OneNote or Kahoot or even something else, the starting point will always be ManageBack. To begin with, we're not asking students to follow a usual school day based on Dubai time. At present, we've got students all over the world, and to expect them to work on Dubai hours would just be unfair. Also, we're aware that some students are having to share a laptop with their siblings, or maybe working in a very busy household which makes sticking to a normal lesson time impossible. Instead, we expect students to create a schedule that works for them and their families, and which enables them to work for approximately 6 hours per day, the study time of a normal regular school day. The only exception is to register via the quizzes between 5 AM and 10 AM Dubai time. After this, what matters most is that students complete the activities to the best of their abilities and submit it within 24 hours of the ManageBack deadline. To begin with, I've asked teachers not to engage in video conferencing lessons. I've got many friends and teaching colleagues around the world who've been providing online learning for several weeks now in areas such as Hong Kong and China, and I'm listening carefully to the advice they're giving me. What appears to work best is to maintain the normal approach for the first week or two and then diversify into online conferencing as time goes on. Of course, the current information from the Ministry of Education and KHDA states that we can expect to be back in school on the 5th of April, after only 2 weeks of remote learning. However, should this change, we'll introduce video conferencing step by step at an appropriate time. Teachers will be working a normal school day from 7:30 in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. Their first task each day is to ensure students have effective learning activities in line with the sort of things they'd be completing if they were in a normal classroom. They'll also be marking students' work and providing regular feedback, as well as providing supplementary questions to stretch students' understanding and knowledge. Teachers will respond to all student and parent queries and provide feedback as quickly as possible, but always within 24 hours. I'd ask initially that you allow us the first 3 days for everyone to settle into routines. After that, you can provide feedback via the Padlet or by emailing us directly. If your comment is about a single subject, please contact the teacher or the head of department in the first instance. But if it's feedback about our systems and processes, then please email me directly. Please consider leaving positive feedback too if things are working well for you. It's nice for teachers to hear this once in a while. These are unusual times for all of us, and I'm sure, like me, you've been focusing a lot of time and energy on the news over the past couple of weeks. I'd ask all students and parents to give online learning a real go over the next couple of weeks. Our teachers are excited, and I know you're ready for this. I'm confident that together we can make a real success story out of it. Above all, stay safe and look after each other. I hope to see you all soon.